Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Frey, and in this video I'm actually going to be talking about the video. Now, this is a pretty particularly old gameplay, which I am very happy I actually achieved, because basically what this whole game was me joining a game where we're already losing by more than half points and completely just destroying the opposing force with my spaz. And as you can clearly see by now, that they're using FMG9s, akimboed. Now, another topic of this video might want to be that people who go and hate those weapons but still use them. I'm one of those. I believe there's no such thing as someone who isn't a hypocrite, because everyone is a hypocrite in every single way. Try to prove me wrong, I'll try to prove you wrong. Because frankly, while I completely hate the FMG9 akimbos, even without akimbo, I still hate them. I mean, with the reflex or holographic sight, it looks pretty neat, but I still don't like it at all, because it's just it reloads way too quickly, and its fire rate is ridiculous. And why do you have two? They're technically classified as a personal submachine gun. So what the fuck? But yeah, you know. As you can see here, I am basically busting my ass trying to keep the other team off the flag, trying to win this, and somehow we're actually doing it. But you know, I have a spaz. By the time if I get a hit marker on someone, by the time I actually pump my shotgun and shoot a second round, and I am using damage, so remember that. I still get hit markers up the ass, mainly because I have a shit connection, which I think is phenomenal at the fact that I still actually managed to go positive with a crap connection. And though, you know, by the time I actually pump my shotgun and fire off a second shot, they are freaking spraying the shit out of me. And that's ridiculous, because they can just spray loads and loads. Because not only does it have a pretty big clip, it has an incredible fire rate. By the time that they freaking completely spray both clips, they can twist those things stylishly around and already have them reloaded by the time I pump my freaking shotgun. So that is just complete bull. So that's why I believe they're overpowered, and why I hate them, and why I use them. And I only use them in situations where I feel like using them, frankly. I'm not trying to tell anyone not to use them. I mean, I'd be happy if the guns were removed, but I'm not trying to shun anyone for using them. It's just I don't approve of them, and I wish they wouldn't exist, and I hope anyone who brings them in game would go burn in a fiery pit. Frankly, I don't use them. I don't. If I ever do use them, it's because I've picked them up off a corpse who was spraying me, and I felt the need to show them how my perspective is. So that's my main point here, is while I am being hypocritical in the fact that I am using the FMG9s while I hate them and despise anyone who uses them, they're a good weapon. And if you want to go on an easy Moab, you practically can. Easy enough, just with that. As you can see though, because I actually joined the game, we were losing by more than half the points. I was using, you can see my extreme conditioning, blast shield, stalker, and a spaz with damage versus a whole other team full of overpowered weapon using naughty not so nices. And I can't believe I actually pulled through most of the game. I do believe I still ended up, our team actually ended up still losing at the end. But you know, I gave it a good go. I gave it a really good fight. I mean, I didn't go down to their level. I didn't switch out my spaz class for another class. I didn't go and use my, I don't know, I don't recall which was my overpowered class. I think my overpowered class at this point in my gaming career was the MSR with ACOG, I believe. because and aim assist because that is just so overpowered. It's ridiculous. It's even that's like my most overpowered weapon that I can utilize, and it's so fun because it's like gamebot. You know, a lot of people do hate people who use aim assist and ACOG, and I agree with them. It's overpowered and it doesn't need to be in the game, but it's hella fun to use because you don't even have to aim. You really don't have to do anything. You just have to like point towards their direction, press Z, and shoot. They're dead. I actually at one point I was getting bored of the game, so I wanted to actually try out different play styles, and what I ended up doing was ACOG MSR or ACOG any sniper really. MSR is the best because it's faster and it actually scopes in particularly quickly for ACOG, especially compared to the semi-automatic Barrett 50 caliber. And you know, I really liked it because it was so ridiculously easy to get kills. I was getting collaterals up the ass. Like I usually give myself a pat on the back when I get a collateral with the Wii remote because I think it's actually pretty hard to get them, especially with the amount of lag I receive. But when I actually started using the ACOG, it was just ridiculous. I was getting collaterals here and there so easy. I was surprised how many collaterals I got when I started using the CCP, but when I started using this, it was just out of the window. It was just no competition whatsoever. It's just like people lining up in front of me because I'm using ACOG. I actually ended up joining one game in Dome. I've been disputing whether or not posting it because people don't like those kind of gameplays. I basically join. I end up going like on a nice killing spree. I get like a quad feed with a collateral included, just aiming down the bunker, or aiming out of the bunker, and destroying everyone. So, you know, while these classes are annoying and they shouldn't belong in the game, they are. And I gotta say, if you guys, even if you don't want to be hypocrites, you guys gotta at least try it. You guys gotta see it from the other perspective. I mean, you can hate as much as you want, but it is kind of fun having that completely overpowered weapon and having no care in the world, because if someone brings out the overpowered weapon, you're not going to be like, hey, they're using the same weapon I'm using, so no problem. And hell, you even get infinite ammo because you get to pick up their dead corpses' ammo. Anyways, guys, unfortunately, we didn't win. I tried my best. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on the subject. And if you guys want to check out more videos, I'd appreciate it.